On the remote islands of Indonesia, among volcanic rocks and rugged terrain, lives one of nature's most primitive and impressive predators, the Komodo dragon, called the dinosaurs of the modern world. These massive lizards carry on a hunting tradition that has lasted millions of years. Reaching up to 3 meters in length and weighing up to 70 kilograms, these creatures have fascinated scientists for centuries, not only with their size, but also with their hunting strategies. Today, we will explore the incredible power and primitive feeding behaviors that this legendary creature displays after capturing its prey. This is a story of survival, evolution, and raw primal force that has remained unchanged for millennia. The Komodo dragon, scientifically known as Venomous komodoensis, is the world's largest lizard species. This species, which lives only on a few islands of Indonesia, including Komodo, Rinca Flores, and Gili Motang, was discovered by the Western world in 1910. However, the local population has coexisted with these massive creatures for centuries, weaving them into their folklore and treating them with a mixture of fear and respect. The appearance of Komodo dragons truly has a prehistoric atmosphere. Their thick, scaly skin is usually gray, brown, or reddish in tone, providing excellent camouflage in their natural habitat. With their powerful, muscular legs and long, whip-like tail that can measure up to half their body length, they are a complete hunting machine. But their most impressive features are, perhaps, those sharp claws and powerful jaws that in the mouth of a Komodo dragon. There are up to 70 serrated teeth. These teeth have evolved perfectly to tear flesh, with each tooth measuring up to 2.5 centimeters in length. But what's truly interesting is the hunting strategy behind these teeth. Their long forked tongues, which they flick in and out constantly, detect scent molecules in the air, just like snakes. Thanks to a special structure called the Jacobson's organ, located in the roof of their mouth, they can smell prey from kilometers away. In fact, studies have shown that they can detect the scent of carrion from distances of up to 9 kilometers. These extraordinary senses make them perfect predators, perfectly adapted to their environment. Komodo dragons are patient hunters, embodying the very essence of ambush predation. They can wait motionless in the same spot for hours, even days, conserving their energy for the perfect moment to strike. Deer, pigs, monkeys, water buffalo, and even large mammals like horses are their main food sources. When the moment of attack comes, these seemingly clumsy creatures can reach surprising speeds. They can reach speeds of 20 kilometers per hour over short distances, usually no more than a few hundred meters. However, their real strength lies not in their speed, but in their bite. Their attack is sudden, explosive, and devastating. They lunge forward with remarkable acceleration, their jaws opening wide to deliver a bite that can sever tendons and cause massive trauma. For years, scientists believed that deadly bacteria in the mouths of Komodo dragons killed their prey. It was thought that more than 50 species of bacteria in their mouths mixed with the bitten animal's blood, causing septic infection. The theory suggested that the bitten animal would die from infection within days, sometimes up to a week, and the Komodo would patiently track the carcass, using its incredible sense of smell. This belief was so widespread that it became accepted scientific fact for decades. However, a groundbreaking study conducted in 2009 by Dr. Brian Fry and his team at the University of Melbourne revealed a completely different truth. It was discovered that Komodo dragons have venom-secreting glands in their lower jaw, similar to snake venom. These glands produce a complex cocktail of toxic proteins. This venom lowers the prey's blood pressure, prevents blood clotting, and causes shock, leading to a rapid loss of consciousness and eventually death. So Komodo dragons kill their prey, not with bacteria, but with real venom. This discovery completely revolutionized our understanding of these ancient predators and their evolutionary history. And now, we come to the main topic of our video. After a Komodo dragon catches its prey or reaches a dead animal, a real feast begins. The power and feeding behaviors they display during this time are truly primitive and impressive, offering us a window into the past when giant reptiles dominated the earth. Komodo dragons try to swallow their prey whole. Yes, you heard that right. Whole. As they tear off flesh with their powerful jaws and sharp teeth, they violently shake their heads back and forth in a motion that resembles a crocodile's death roll. This movement helps them separate the flesh from the bone, ripping away massive chunks of meat with each powerful twist of their neck. A Komodo dragon can consume up to 80% of its own body weight in a single sitting. For a 70-kilogram Komodo, this means approximately 56 kilograms of meat. They can eat this in one session, a feat that seems almost impossible when you witness it. This process, which is both fascinating and somewhat disturbing to watch, is possible thanks to the Komodo's special anatomical structure. Their jaws are connected to each other by soft connective tissues and ligaments that can expand incredibly. Just like snakes, they can dislocate their jaws and swallow things much larger than themselves. The skull itself is designed with flexible joints that allow for this extreme expansion. Their larynx and esophagus are also extremely flexible and muscular. As large pieces of meat pass through their throats, they may look like they're about to choke, but this is a normal process for them. Their powerful muscle structures push the giant pieces of meat, step by step, toward the stomach through a series of coordinated contractions. You can actually see the bulge of food moving down their throat and body, creating a visible lump that travels through their digestive tract. When multiple Komodos gather around a carcass, the situation becomes even more striking. A fierce competition begins among them. They push each other, growl, and struggle to grab the biggest piece. The larger, dominant dragons assert their authority, often feeding first while smaller individuals wait their turn at the periphery. These scenes are reminiscent of the predatory dinosaurs of hundreds of millions of years ago, giving us perhaps the closest glimpse we'll ever have of how ancient reptilian predators might have behaved. The feeding frenzy can last for hours, with Komodos returning repeatedly to the carcass until nothing remains but scattered bones. Their eating technique is surprisingly efficient, despite appearing chaotic and violent. They use their powerful neck muscles to tear away chunks, their clawed feet to hold down the carcass, and their body weight to generate the force needed to dismember large prey. In some cases, they've been observed consuming entire deer in less than 20 minutes, bones and all. After swallowing this massive meal, the Komodo dragon's work is not done. Now, another extraordinary process begins: digestion. The stomachs of Komodo dragons are extremely acidic, with pH levels comparable to battery acid, and can digest almost anything. Bones, horns, hides, all of these are dissolved by powerful stomach acids over the course of several days to weeks. Only feathers, hair, and teeth cannot be digested. A few weeks later, the Komodo regurgitates these indigestible materials as a compressed ball called a gastric pellet. This behavior is similar to owls and other birds of prey expelling pellets. These pellets, often containing fur, feathers, and fragments of teeth or claws, are regularly coughed up and can be found scattered around the areas where Komodos rest. After a large meal, Komodo dragons can live for days, even weeks, without eating. Some studies suggest they can survive for up to a month on a single large meal. Their metabolism is slow, and they use their energy efficiently, a crucial adaptation for an apex predator in an environment where food can be unpredictable. This adaptation allows them to survive in island environments where food sources are limited, and prey populations fluctuate seasonally. They spend much of their time between meals, resting in burrows or in the shade, conserving energy and allowing their bodies to process the enormous amount of food they've consumed. They bask in the sun to speed up the digestion process. Because they are cold-blooded animals, they get their body temperature from the environmental temperature. Sunlight accelerates their metabolism and facilitates digestion. You'll often see them lying motionless in sunny spots, their dark bodies absorbing the warmth of the tropical sun, their bellies distended and full. The primal power that the Komodo dragon displays while swallowing its prey reminds us of the deep roots of its evolution. These magnificent creatures are the last representatives of a hunting heritage that spans hundreds of millions of years, a living link to the age of reptiles. Unfortunately, Komodo dragons are today listed as an endangered species by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Habitat loss, human activities, climate change, and reduced prey populations threaten their existence. Only about 3,000 to 5,000 individuals remain in the world, confined to a handful of small islands in Indonesia. The Indonesian government and international conservation organizations are working to protect this unique species through various initiatives. Komodo National Park was established in 1980 and was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1991, recognizing its global importance. Conservation efforts include habitat protection, anti-poaching patrols, research programs, and community engagement initiatives that help local populations benefit from ecotourism while protecting these remarkable animals. Scientists continue to study Komodo dragons, learning more about their behavior, genetics, and ecology to inform conservation strategies. Breeding programs in zoos around the world also contribute to the preservation of this species, though the ultimate goal remains protecting them in their natural habitat. Komodo dragons are living proof of how diverse and surprising nature can be. The primal power and survival strategies they display are not only a biological miracle, but also a reminder of our responsibility to protect the biodiversity on our planet. They represent millions of years of evolutionary refinement, perfectly adapted to their island home. Every aspect of their biology, from their venomous bite to their incredible digestive system, tells a story of survival and adaptation. These ancient hunters have existed on this planet for millions of years, having survived ice ages, volcanic eruptions, and countless environmental changes. Now their future is in our hands. Let us not forget that the loss of each species means a missing link in nature's delicate balance. The extinction of the Komodo dragon would not only mean the loss of a magnificent predator, but also the loss of invaluable scientific knowledge and a unique evolutionary lineage that can never be replaced. Thank you for watching. Continue to discover the wonders of nature and do everything you can to protect this magnificent planet. Every action we take, no matter how small, contributes to the preservation of species like the Komodo dragon for future generations to marvel at and study.